Welcome everyone, welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon and we'll be checking out Mr. Prepper by Rejected Games. Now this is just a prologue, so a bit of a taster of the full game that's to come. And it's quite interesting. Let me go to my day 10 where I've practically finished the prologue part of the game. And there's a lot more stuff to come, which the game tells you about every time you quit it. And as you might have surmised from the name, or from the title, Mr. Prepper, you are someone who likes to prepare. Now, I thought it was gonna be more about those people that like to stockpile food and drink and protective equipment in their house and so on and so forth. How do I actually... Oh, no, let me just do this for now. You know, who like to stockpile things for a possible apocalypse later on. And in a way, it is true, but with a twist. As you can see, it sort of happens in a rural American or Canadian town, but with a really weird twist, where apparently there's been some kind of a plague going around, and because of it, the government has changed for, well, a lot worse. It's almost like a dictatorship. It's a police state where everyone is closely monitored and so on and so forth. And you're one of those people that actually want to escape from this nightmare. And to do so, well, first you need to prepare because apparently we don't have a job. So we have to grow our own food and so on and so forth. And yeah, the ultimate goal is to escape the country, I suppose. So yeah, it's kind of weird because at the same time you can see sort of like Soviet era vehicles driving about. So I think it might have been more prudent to make it look like you're in I don't know, Russia or something, or in China or something. But anyway, that's beside the point. You know, it's fantasy. So I love games that have a cutaway view. I just love that. And let me actually check something first before we continue. Hold on. Okay, I wanted to make sure that the audio wasn't going out of whack because I've been having some weird technical issues at the moment. Anyway, yes, I love games with a cutaway view where you can see stuff like this. I don't know why, I just really enjoy it. So you can play with your dollhouse here. Now, the game consists of you preparing to escape the place, but in the meantime, you have to take care of your preparedness meter, your tiredness or energy, your health, or, well, you also eat here. And the really cool thing is that practically everything is interactable in your house. You can also move everything, you can deconstruct it, and so on and so forth. But you have to remember something, that because you're living in an oppressive state now, well, the government keeps tabs on you. So if they find something suspicious... Oh yeah, there we go, before an inspection. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. I guess the inspector is coming today, and I have this secret entrance into my bunker down here covered, and apparently that's good enough for the inspector. You know, he doesn't actually check under the carpets, but it's cool that he sometimes checks just the rooms. Sometimes he actually starts going through your drawers and such. So if you have something illegal in there, well, it's gonna be a problem. Let us eat something. Let's eat some soup here from the can. Perfect. So we've got that now. Oh, I thought I've already upgraded this. Okay, I haven't yet. So let's uncover this. I've received a recipe of how to create room upgrades. These things. So I need 2 of these. I'll need some soil, some glass, and some wood for this. And when you're building stuff, it actually accelerates time. And you have a certain amount of time available each day. You can't get there? Why not? There you go. And then you have to go to sleep. Otherwise you collapse. So let's upgrade this room. Boop. There we go. So now this is a greenhouse, which will mean that plants will grow faster. Let me actually get this. I don't think I have any plants. I mean, I have any seeds at the moment. No, I don't. So this is a problem. Later on in the full game, apparently you'll have lots more stuff you can play around with. Lots more things to do. Let me just cover this. There we go. and put the food into the fridge, because otherwise it's going to spoil, and we don't want that. Although apparently there is some kind of use for spoiled food as well. Now the cool thing is there's a water. I can collect water here. That's for growing my plants and such. But they will actually, agent will actually check your water consumption. He'll actually check your electrical meter. So if you exceed your electrical use by placing too many lights and such, which I did, well, you'll actually have a... Oh, you can also disconnect stuff. Oh yeah, I did power this stuff off, because if I powered it on, it's too much... Oh no, this is fine. But yeah, there's too much draw, and the electricity just goes off. There we go. Everything goes off. There we go. So I'm assuming if you have that problem while he's there, he's going to notice that there's something suspicious. I've never had him actually discover my bunker before. But yeah, you can also build your bunker. You can build more things. Over here, I've been building a... believe it or not, rocket silo, because the rocket is the way with which I want to escape. And I've received this as inspiration, this rocket picture. And I'm assuming that this is one of those endgame things where as you replay the game, you will get other inspirations so you can try and escape in other ways. So that's pretty cool. Let me go and nap at the moment. We don't want to sleep yet because that would take us to the next day. But I do want to nap a little bit. I don't know why he doesn't just nap all the way. You have to do this twice. But I did see that the developers are checking the forums constantly and are quite on the ball about tweaking stuff and so on and correcting mistakes, which is pretty good. I need to get ready for the inspection real quick. Well, I mean, I've got everything pretty much ready. I don't... There's one of those Soviet-era vehicles. It's driving around in the USA. Gathering information for a report. Okay, let's open... Oh, yeah. We've already stood here, so that's good. Now, he's going to check everything. The room seems tidy and functional. I hope there is nothing illegal in it. Electricity is one of the crucial national resources and must be used responsibly. Bless the president. This is standard procedure. Bless the president. So yeah, I'm assuming that over the course of the game, he's going to get more and more intrusive. You know, at the start, he just checked a couple rooms, then he started checking all of the rooms, as well as my backyard. Now he started doing that, plus checking all of my wardrobes. He's checking my water usage. He's checking my electrical usage. I'm not really sure. You start with these containers of diesel, gasoline, and oil, but I suppose he doesn't, you know, think that's suspicious. So I don't know. Maybe the developers will put that as an upgrade later on for the bunker or some sort. But the cool thing is, if I wanted to place this workshop or this ultimate plan, escape plan, over here, which actually you start with, you're free to do so. It's just going to be very suspicious when the agent gets there. So, I think he's done. He's going to give us a report. There we go. The report is, essential items lacking. Whoa. Yeah. I'm lacking quite a lot of stuff. So you can see that my electrical consumption is, I don't know what that red thing is. Maybe that's like the suspicious level. So I'm over the suspicious level. And I'm using very little water because, I don't know why. I've collected it in the morning. So my suspicion level was 46%, which, well, I've had worse before. And we're living in Miracle-ville. I like that. So that's cool. You build stuff here. You can cook. You can store food. You can... grow your own food, but like I said, I don't have any seeds here. You can trade with all these various places you discover. So I'm going to trade with Jenny. I want some seeds. Let's get some beets. Let's get some carrots as well. We don't have a lot of money, but let's do that. Lovely. We can also sell stuff. What is that? Oh, guarana. But I don't have anything on me right now to sell. I could sell some beets, I suppose, because I have plenty of food, and that's one of the ways you can make a little bit of money with. Well, let's take that, and we'll sell 20 of these carrots. I don't know if she wants that many. Wait, why can I not sell that? Maybe she does want it. Oh, I can sell this stuff to the hunters. Oh, excellent. That's actually really good. Nice. Minuteman, Sergei, he doesn't want food. And I don't think the supermarket... Yeah, they don't actually buy anything. There we go. Now we can sell to Jenny. 10 at a time, I suppose. Can we do it again? No. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. So we'll have some spare money. Let's put that back before it goes bad. Now, your house isn't the only place where you can do things. You can also use these signposts to go to other places that you've discovered. Like Jenny, who lives in the forest, or you can actually go to the old creek mine, which unfortunately is not in the prologue. I did repair the elevator there, but that's about it. You also, I don't think you can actually build the rocket. I don't know, I haven't actually tried yet. So this is the forest where you can pick berries, which are quite useful because you can use them as food for sustenance. Come on. Or you can also make jam from them if you buy some sugar. So in a lot of ways, this game is survival as well. And does remind me of This War of Mine, even though you're not actually playing in a, war-like environment, in a war-torn country. But you are under a, I don't know, sort of a, almost like a totalitarian government. Even though it is the president, but, you have to bless the president and so on. Ah, that's one of my traps. We've gotten some raccoon tail. And no meat from it. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, you can use these transit stations, which is kind of bizarre. Because you have these old, well, I say Soviet era, but they could be anything really. Gondolas over here. And yeah, apparently this forest is just dotted with these gondola stations that you can use once you repair them. And you repair them by finding, I think, ropes or something. Now there's also a sign where you can go back to your previous area. Oh yeah, I wanted to repair this one, but... No. I wanted to repair this one, but it's not actually available in the prologue. Yeah, you'll need the full version for that. But every level of the forest has sub-levels. So you can explore it a bit more, which offers you more food, more interesting stuff, sometimes even NPCs that you can talk to, like Jenny over here. And also, danger. There is also combat in this game. And let me tell you, right at the beginning, when I started playing this game, I thought, this is quite an interesting premise. I like these sort of cutaway games. I like, building stuff. I like survival-type games. And it looks like right up my alley, but it's probably going to be pretty janky and clunky and so on and so forth. And I actually have to say I'm very pleasantly surprised that most of the game is actually not clunky, and it's quite fluid, it's nice, the graphics are quite nice. I am very pleasantly surprised. So here's the old lady that's a little bit crazy that I've allowed her to... I've made it possible for her to go back to her shack, because before she couldn't get back to it because there were wolves here. And that was when combat ensued. And let me tell you, combat is pretty darn bad right now. It's definitely, without a doubt, one of the worst, the worst thing about this game right now. Combat is basically... Oh, it's raining. And we got mail, probably all the money. And the seeds, excellent. Oh, cannot actually take that. I'm gonna put... That's quite nice. I'm gonna put the berries we got. But there's the berries. I'm gonna put the berries here, and I'm gonna uncover this, and I'm gonna take the rest of the seeds. Yeah, combat basically revolves around... It's real time. So what you do is, when I was fighting wolves, you click on it to start hitting it, but then you just click to run away when it tries to attack you. So it's very... It doesn't feel good. It's not very involving. It's just a lot of clicking left, right, and center, and I don't know. I don't like it. I think this game would benefit a lot more if they did turn-based combat. I think that would be great. Oh, that's perfect. Just enough. So now we have to also water these plants. I kind of enjoy this. I don't know why. It's quite nice. And of course, you have to place these lights in strategic areas where you can see the light level of these plantations of yours here. Oh, come on, go up. No, go up. And yeah. Oh yeah, let's see what we need for the for this. How do I check that? I forgot. Oh yeah, I have to check this. So, more rockets in full version. Ah yeah, because I already did that. I got the materials to build it, and yeah, there's nothing else available. But yeah, definitely I think it would have helped if they did turn-based combat instead. I think that would have been a lot of a better decision. Now all of these plants I cannot use because they're not for this type of soil. They're probably for some kind of other plantation type thing. I also cannot use this lever anymore because that's not in the full version. I mean, that's not in the prologue version. And I can probably sell that raccoon tail to that huntress. So yeah, there's you know, there's a fair bit of stuff that's you have to sort of suspend your disbelief for because it's kind of funny. But overall, apart from the combat, I am actually really enjoying this game. I like the fact that you have to hide your activity from the agency. I like the fact that they sort of notice if your water consumption or other consumption is too high. I like the fact that you can actually see little things like plates and glasses and such from your house and then deconstruct them. I don't really quite understand why it says that, I don't know, if you take a glass or a box from your place, it'll say that there are essential things that are missing from your house. I could understand if you were to deconstruct your stove and fridge. That would be a little bit weird, of course. But otherwise, you know, yeah. I like the fact that you have to be a little bit careful. And judging from the pictures from the full game, they show a heck of a lot of things you can build in your bunker. And remember, this is just this area. You can then go down if you want and probably keep going down 2 more levels. And then to the left over here as well, you can make a lot of stuff. Now, digging stuff out for more of your bunker doesn't actually cost anything. It just costs time. So basically, it costs... oh, unreceived mail is piling up in the mailbox of Bob, the former teacher. Is he gone? Oh. Yeah, it costs you your energy and food pretty much. So let's take all that money. We've got 78 coins. I suppose it's dollars. Let's also eat some berries so we're not gonna get that hungry during the night. Actually, I can just eat one of these roasted boar meats. Nom! There we go. So you go to sleep and you go to the next day and you repeat stuff. But of course, in the full version, we could now explore the mine. I could meet more NPCs. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be... Yeah, there we go. That's where the agency comes to check you out. So we've got 2 days of the agent not really popping in. So we're good. But like I said, if you're smart... Well, I mean, everyone's going to do this. If you just put everything that's suspicious into your bunker and then just cover it before he comes, it's really not a problem. So I'm assuming they're going to have other things. Maybe the agents will start installing cameras in some of your rooms, so you won't be able to do something suspicious in them, and so on. I actually deconstructed this radio before, and then he said, oh, you know, he's missing an essential item, the radio. So then I built one, again, just to put it over there, which was kind of funny. Because I thought, you know, maybe they want you to listen to propaganda all the time, and they think it's suspicious that you don't have a radio, because bless the president and all that. But yeah, I'm actually very pleasantly surprised, like I said, about this game. I thought it would be low budget, clunky, janky, weird, silly, and, you know, maybe good for an hour and then you'd grow tired of it. But it's actually a really sensible, cool little strategy / base builder. And I truly do enjoy those. And it reminds me a little bit of RimWorld. It reminds me a lot of this War of Mine, for example, except that here you're alone. I don't think there's any dialogue with NPCs. You pretty much just listen to your character and the other character speak. So I suppose, yes, there is dialogue, but you don't really have any choices in the matter. But, you know, it's pretty cool. And you get messages from them, you get missions from them. Like, for example, right now we have a mission to... Where do I check that? I don't even know what the heck all of this stuff is. I think this is like weapons. Yeah, there we go. There's weapons, and we got a journal. I met Bob, a slightly shady character taking care of the mine. He wants me to fix the elevator, which we did. We need to bring some mushrooms for Jenny, but of course that's from the mine and we cannot go there. The Minuteman is looking for a good book on nuclear warfare, which the game also told us politely that that's going to be there in the official version. And now I'm running around with a bat, which I don't think is really good. So I'm going to put it back here. You can also create all of these weapons and such. No idea what these are. Probably traits. Oh yeah, skills, of course. I don't know if there's going to be an actual, some sort of a apocalypse going on in the full game. Because, you know, your main mission is to escape, not to actually prepare and survive the war. So in that way, it's sort of weird. But yeah, like I said, I'm actually really looking forward to the full game of this, because the prologue is already pretty darn fun. So thank you very much for watching this short little preview. Yeah. Oh, whoops, my mouse. I'm gonna prepare for Mr. Prepper full release. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.